Hello, folks. It's Monday morning. It's time for another episode of the CEB show, which is short for Christian Elliott Botchagalupi show, if you didn't know. Anyway, it's a new week. Get excited! Even though I'm a little stressed because I gotta get something done for the end of the month that I had all month to do. Hello, I'm a procrastinator. Anywho, that's not what this episode's going to be about. But anyway, to go into what my original thought, can you tell I kind of have if you've watched the show a few times, you might have noticed I sometimes have issues staying on track of my original thought, and then I go off on a rant about something else, and then I lose my place of where I was originally going, and I go back, and I don't know if I lose y'all when I do that. So anyway, it's Monday. Tomorrow's episode, we try out Twitter Tuesday. So let's get into what I want to talk about today. And that is online dating. Or really, passing a vet. Looks like some stuff going on there. It's like an emergency vet, and there's a cop there too. Yeesh. Anyway, online dating. FYI, last Monday's episode and this Monday's episode, I'm driving. Because I'm driving back from one of our studios, quote unquote, where me and Boss E work on Cosmic College Baseball, which is part of the Galactic Baseball League, which you can watch on Back to Brag Sports. Okay, got that plug in. Anyway, online dating. Online dating is plagued with these like this. I should do this show on Back to Brag R, which is the YouTube channel for more adult content. It's not really just for cursing, but it's more just adult topics. But if I did this episode on Back to Brag R, it would be because of cursing. Because these MFers that I want to talk about, freaking, they pretty much ruin online dating. And it's all these fake scammers and whatnot. And for starters, there's a waste of time. And it's bad enough you gotta deal with legit people trying to date that are wasting your time. They're just catfishing. And I understand the catfish that are well, I hope they like me when they find out I'm not what they think I look like, or I don't live up to the success I've expressed that I have. And let me say this. Big props to the transgender people on dating sites that are honest. They don't try to lead you along and then, I've never, and hopefully I never have to, deal with someone who leads you along and oh yeah, I'm transgender. I'm like, what? So fortunately I've never had to deal with that. Everyone's open, and I know some of you man, I would know if they were transgender. It's yeah, some you can tell, some, holy crap, either they were born with opposite sex features or their surgeon did amazing jobs. And really, we're all humans and we all have people's faces. I mean, some people have more stereotypical, a lot of men have more stereotypical men features, and a lot of women have more stereotypical female features. But on both sides, there are men and women whose features are very neutral or even go the other way. And they can make that transition very easy without any facial surgery. Anyway, those aren't the people I'm talking about. I am talking about these MFing scammers and fake profiles and people just trying to spam you to get you to go to their, webcams or some website. Like these, or the women that are just trying to scam you out of money. All these people are using other people's emotions, sometimes desperation for love, or companionship, or just anything. And they're wasting their time and pretty much trying to screw these people. And it's disgusting. And honestly, if I was pro-death penalty, and I'll get into why I'm not pro-death penalty, but if I was pro-death penalty, these people, I would 100% want them executed. Holy crap. I wish I had an example in my head. But not only do they waste people's time, they make you suspicious of people legitimately wanting to be, wanting to find someone as well. Because those scammers have certain techniques and they go about it the same way. And then you have other people, that's just the way they talk. Because the scam is based off of real people. So you can't be sure until you get to a certain point. You're like, oh, you're just trying to scam me. Or, oh, you're just trying to get me to go to your webcam and give you money. Or go to your, whatever. But by the way, people who are on dating sites just for friends is kind of annoying. But that's nothing near to these scammers and spammers who I wish would, God forgive me, I wish would die. So like I'm saying, not only do they try to scam and spam you, they're messing up other possible relationships. Which, by the way, also websites or apps like Tinder, you need to make it less easy to accidentally swipe left. But then that's probably part of the reason they have the premium accounts. And on top of that, those spammers and scammers, which is why these sites probably don't put a better effort into blocking these people. It gives you a reason to get the premium memberships on these dating apps. Because then you can filter out the people who aren't members, like paid members. Because scammers and spammers aren't going to pay, probably won't pay, whatever amount to try to spam and scam people. There's plenty of people, or, spam and scam people who paid for memberships, because there's plenty of people who don't pay for their memberships and are easy targets. So now I'm like, if you haven't figured out, I'm single, and I use these websites, and I deal with these MFing scammers and spammers. And to be honest, I do like, sometimes, if I feel like it, if I figure it out right away, I will purposely lead them on and mess with them just to waste their time. That's like my only revenge. And I love it when I get them to get mad. So wrapping up, since there's less than a minute left in this episode. Sorry, 3 a.m. while I'm recording this. It's going up in less than an hour. I'm going to have to stop to title it and do all that other stuff. So wrap up. Online dating, holy crap. It makes me want to kill people. Now there's other issues. I could do a show based off of online dating. In fact, in the comments, let me know what channel that should be on. Probably back to this channel. It's not really news, so it shouldn't be on Back to Brag News. And I wouldn't, put it in Back to Brag Home or any of those other sites. Don't seem right. But anyway, so maybe expect a show on one of the Back to Brag channels about online dating, or I'll just do shows randomly about it. Like, subscribe, turn on notifications. Peace.